Hey guys, I'm the lockpicking patrolman, and today I have a very special challenge lock clamped up in the vise. This lock was sent to me about 10 months ago by Leon of Leon's Lockpad, and it is named Queen. Now, normally I wouldn't hang on to a challenge lock this long, but I always kept thinking, well, I'll get a dimple pick set sooner, and finally I did, just the other day in fact, and picked open my first dimple lock, which is a multi-lock interactive. So we're going to get into this challenge lock now, so I can send it on, send it back out, and let somebody else have some fun with it. I kept it because Leon was really enthused about me picking it. So we're going to go in here. I've gotten it open a couple times off camera. I'm going to click out a 1, click out a 2, good click out of 3, nothing on 4, nothing on 5, down to 6. Okay, dropped into a false set with 6. Go back to the beginning, nothing on 1, 2, 3, okay, 4. Gave us a couple clicks and we dropped into a really deep false set. Go back through the stack and check everything. Okay, I think maybe that was 5 I was on. Okay, there we go. I had to reach really high up in there to get that last one, but we managed to get it. I've tried picking this lock with the shortest, skinniest little hooks that I've had. Let me grab this tape off of here. And you can see after all these months, 10 months, and the tape's still mummied onto the key. Leon's red varnish on the key, on the bow of the key. Still there. Kept everything together, and like I said, just always thought, well, maybe next month I'll get a dimple pick set. And of course I got other things, like key machine and bills and hungry kitty cats and whatnot, but let's get this off of here. It's actually taken me a couple times to get this video made, get it on camera. There you can see the bitting on the key. Pretty good bitting there. Yeah, my arms rather sore today. We had firearms qualification, and I was shooting shotgun and did not have it in the right place on my shoulder when I squeezed the trigger. And as we say, that'll leave a mark in the morning. But anyway, let's go ahead and, you know what, before I do that and make a mess of things, I'm going to run a shim in here. If I can get a shim in there. Might not be able to. There we go. Alrighty, now let's get this thing apart. Key pins were away from me, but I didn't drop anybody. So let's get these out here. Okay, one's a standard. 2 is a very nicely spooled key pin. So it's 3. These are like torpedo type key pins. 4 is a standard. 5 is a standard. And 6 is another torpedo key pin. Alright, let's grab these drivers out of here. Okay, 1, looks to be, one looks to be a standard with a tightly coiled steel spring. 2, another standard with another one of these really cool tightly coiled steel springs. 3 is a standard. Yep, 3 is a standard. Another spring. 4 just barely poked his head over the shear line. And he is a nice little homemade spool. Very cool. Shorter, stiffer steel spring. I'll grab these last 2 from the back of the cylinder. Okay. 6 is a standard. One of these long, soft steel springs. Okay, and 5 jumped out at us, but he's another homemade serrated with another one of these long steel springs. All right, bring you guys in close to where you can see all these awesome pins made by my friend Leon. Okay, you can see 1, we have a standard key pin with standard driver, one of these long, tightly coiled steel springs. 2, we have a homemade key pin with double serrations in it, standard key driver pin, and a long, soft but tightly coiled steel spring. Same in 3, standard driver and one of these springs. 4, we have a standard key pin along with a homemade spool, which is very narrow in the middle. Maybe even a little tiny serration there, with a short, stiffer steel spring. 5, we have a standard key pin with this really cool sort of half T-pin, spooled, serrated driver pin, and another one of these cool springs. And in 6, we have a spooled, serrated key pin, the standard driver, and another one of these springs. So, Leon, my friend, thank you so much for sending me this lock. So sorry it's taken me this long to get it. I really did try to pick into it sooner than now, but sometimes you just really do have to have the right tools for the right job. Everybody else, thank you for stopping by and watching. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Have fun picking, and as always, stay out of trouble. We'll see you next time.